Thank you, Mike. It was nice of you to let me have a minute alone with Tony.
You know, I wasn't going to give it to you. Maybe I did it to earn points with her, you know.
Okay, well, whatever the reason, I appreciate it.
It's getting late. Starved.
Yeah, so am I. You know, it's funny, sometimes emotional crises make you hungry, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah. I suppose if you're suggesting we eat together, I was about to say forget it, but since you have, I'm game, provided I pay.
No,
okay?
no, look, with it. Let's go Dutch, okay?
Can't kill us, right?
Yeah, well, that I wouldn't count on, but we'll take a crack at it anyway, all right? Come on.
Scotch on the rocks and vodka on the rocks.
Thank you. We'll order later, all right?
Thank you.
Actually, she's doing pretty well, considering, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Considering everything.
Mike, you don't have to lay it on the line like that, you know? We all know what she's been through.
I know. I just wanted to make sure you knew, you know.
By that, do you mean that this is all my fault?
Of course.
Get off, will you? You know, if we keep on like this, Mike, that trauma unit is, it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah. You and me together. Can you believe that?
Not really. I just can't figure out what Matt was thinking about.
Yeah, it almost seems as if he wants to torpedo the trauma unit before it even takes off, doesn't it?
Yeah. But it's not that.
Yeah. Well, it's his baby, you know. He's been with her for years. The only thing is that a trauma unit demands precision teamwork, and I just don't see how he's going to achieve that with you and I working together.
I don't either. Well, maybe Hank will see to it that we're not together very much.
Yeah, well, I think if Hank takes the time to think about a thing like that, you know, a lot of patients will have died in the interim. I think the whole idea is crazy.
I don't know, maybe Matt thinks that my feelings toward Tony are gonna change or something.
Your feelings? That's not very much to the point, is it?
I think it is. My feelings aren't gonna change. Obviously, your feelings aren't gonna change. So the conflict is gonna go on, Mike.
It's just that I don't see the conflict in the reality of the situation. I mean, Tony made it perfectly clear to me that she was coming back to me before she was pregnant. So.
Have you forgotten what she said at Matt's, huh? She said she was through with both of us.
Well, that's what she said, but anybody can see that the grievance she was having was with you.
And how did you reach that conclusion?
It's not the time.
What do you mean it's not the time? We're sitting here together. You've brought something up that needs an explanation. I think now is
I really don't want to go
Look, I want to know, all right? I want to know.
All right. But you asked me. Otherwise, it's going to seem like I'm dancing on a grave, you know. It's going to be very ugly.
Go ahead.
I mean, Tony made a pretty big deal about this independence bit at Matt's, but you have to look at what she was going to do and not at what she said. Because she was going ahead with that abortion. Now, that tells us a lot more than anything she can say, Alan.
What you're saying is that, since that was my child, her action was directed against me.
Unconsciously? Perhaps.
Yeah, well, you were right, Mike. That's pretty ugly.
That's pretty significant, too, isn't it? She was going to abort your child and said everything against what she went through to have save Michael Paul.
Mike, you had nothing to do with that. She thought you were dead. Now, come on, you can't possibly think that she didn't have my child because she didn't love me, but she had Michael Paul because she did love you. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't see how you can deny it.
I'm not denying it, but I'm not gonna affirm it either. Mike, one of the reasons she had Michael Paul was because I was there. Now think back the other night to Matt's. Now she knew you were still alive, right? What did she tell you? She said she didn't want any part of you.
So we'll see.
Yeah, we sure as hell will.